told you I was there.
I wear my chains everywhere except the showers. Till a man said it turned green on me, but I don't got too much green in my vision now. So I'ma rock these boys till they turn green on me. She asked if I had plans of being intimate. What you think you get a Benz without benefits? What you think I'm interested in your interest? I don't ever invest without interest. And liquid love gotta spend what you expect. For us to look at all these girls and had no respect. I used to think that they was aiming at the heart. These girls straight up aiming at your neck, huh? Say throw some titles on these songs, man, give them purpose. I just get these beats on and let my feelings surface. They saluting at a nigga like I'm in the service. I guess in general, I'm general up on these verses. And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you how it tastes. Damn, Juke, why your girlfriend so bad? Maybe cause I never settle like a nomad. Maybe cause I get him open as a toe strap. Cellboy Jesse called, said he want his flow back. Oh yeah, you know I got the futuristic throwbacks. Ball so hard I need 2 sports Bojacks. Beating mics up like I'm Joe Jackson. Swear I'm reading through these dudes like closed captions. All I need is one reason. Don't believe in off season. And I be here all weekend. I should be number 1, man, that's what we all thinking. Yeah, I know you're tired of dreaming. Your nightmares is real, I know you hide your demons. But we gon' make it, I seen it in the stars. You better pray your plans don't interfere with ours. And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you how it tastes. This is Black Hoodie rap, hat slow and solar's on. Just a star trying to get my supernova on. Tell me something, have you ever felt overgrown? Just a matter of time for the throne, get overthrown. Love is love, it's no love for liars. You dudes one last, I throw you into the fire. Make a second round and kill off all the survivors. Snatch your soul out of your true religion designer. They say they want that real back, they fiending for it. This Martin, this Margiela, no Gina for it. Michelangelo, 16 of the 16. A little kid from a small town with big dreams. My role model's Napoleon, descendant of the kings. My genes is Ethiopian. Inhale my opium, Genghis Khan, I rhyme, so never be none close to him. And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you how it tastes.
G'day all and welcome to round 1 of the 2024 Telstra AFL Draft. I've actually never done a round 1 stream of the draft. I did round 2 a couple years ago, but I rarely ever stream the draft, so I thought I'd get involved because it's a very interesting one. Freo have a highish pick 14, so I'm looking forward to that. Richmond have an abundance of picks, as we know, so yeah, it's going to be a real interesting draft. There are a few academy selections, for example, Gold Coast with Leo Lombard, Brisbane with Levi Ashcroft, so yeah, there's a few. We got news in today that Sam Layla is going to go pick 1 to Richmond, we believe. The music is too loud. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Here are the picks. For now, provisional draft order. Pick 1 Richmond, pick 2 North, pick 3 Carlton, pick 4 Adelaide, pick 5 Melbourne, pick 6 Richmond, pick 7 and 8 St Kilda, pick 9 Melbourne, pick 10 Richmond, pick 11 Richmond, pick 12 West Coast, pick 13 Port, pick 14 Freo, pick 15 and 16 Giants, pick 17 Bulldogs, 18 Richmond, 19 Swans, 20 Richmond, then 21, 22, 23 is Giants, Swans, Tigers. Donny, where's he? It's been in the wardrobe and it finally fits me really nicely. I reckon I could pull off a mean fit with this. Like out somewhere, but yeah, it fits really well. So yeah, it's a banging shirt. I don't know, I've had it in the wardrobe for a while. I knew you would be here. I knew you'd appreciate that. It says we've got 10 people here. I'm sure that number will go up. Fingers crossed. Everything should start in about 15 minutes. I see a Freo sticker on the wall. What's happening? Yeah, everything should start in about 15. There's is that Chris Fagan? Chris Fagan's not there. It's just the Brisbane room. Got to pack for camp. Bloody, are you on camp for the Ipswich game this weekend? I'm going to assume so. Why are our fucking stream numbers so low? Sorry. I've just scared the dog away as well. Why are the stream numbers so low? Have I actually fallen off that much? I haven't fallen off. It's just I need to be more consistent, and yeah. Just next Thursday, just Thursday and Friday. Oh, right, okay. So we'll be back for Ruben Ball. Oh my god, I actually can't deal with this number. Elijah, how are we? I'm good, Elijah. Aussie Sports, g'day. Joshua, here we go. Alessandro. Alright, so I want to take a look at the Phantom Draft. Yeah, Coop, I know. Streaming when Pat streaming is never a good idea, but it's also just the draft, so who cares, realistically. Maybe I have just fallen off. Like, this is absurdly bad. This is like my semi-final stream a couple years ago. So the Phantom Draft is saying, so the Phantom Draft that came in today is saying, pick 1 Sam Layla, pick to Richmond, pick 2 Finn O'Sullivan to North, pick 3 Jagger Smith to Carlton. It's going to be interesting to see where Jagger goes. He could go anywhere in the top 3, probably 2 or 3. If Carlton get Jagger, I'll be annoyed. Pick 4 Sid Draper, he's the South Australian, to Adelaide. Pick 5, Brisbane will jump up to pick 5, Levi Ashcroft. Interesting to see if whoever is at pick 5 will bid there. Pick 6, Harvey Langford to Melbourne. Pick 7, Josh Smiley to Richmond. Pick 8, Toby Travaglia to St Kilda. Pick 9, the Academy pick Leo Lombard to Gold Coast. And another Academy pick at pick 10 in the Phantom Draft, Isaac Kako to Essendon. Pat showing the actual broadcast. Mint. Alright. We are back. We are back. Let's cook. Righto. Let's hope the numbers fucking skyrocket. Voice just happens. Alright, there we go. Let's hope the numbers skyrocket all of a sudden. Is the audio on? Should I get the audio on? Maybe I should just turn the music off. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, okay, that's better. That is better. Alright. So, the draft should commence at about... So, there is the Phantom Draft that Kaltoumi is showing. So, there's the pick 10 we just went through. He's got Jay Berry to Fremantle at pick 17. Who is Jay Berry? I'm going to need to do a bit of research on who that is. Toru to St Kilda, Lindsay to Melbourne, Allen to Richmond, Shanahan, who I've heard is good. Another Reed to West Coast, Armstrong, Berry, Whitlock, Houghton, Hines. Right. If the Giants get a Whitlock, Mardo will be happy. Due to the darts connection. Let me go. Where's the trade? Draft tracker. Here we go. I want to take a look at the Why is it not showing me? Why is it not showing me? I want to look at Berry. So that's who Twomey's got going to Freo. There's just nothing. Okay. Jay Berry AFL Draft. Let me take a look. By the way, get in chat if you are here, everyone. I'm not just gonna talk to myself. Jay Berry AFL Draft. Oh fuck! Like, hold up. Yeah, right. Okay. So Joe Berry, among the contenders to be taken by West Coast with their first pick. He's a Victorian goal sneak, so he's a small forward. Joe Berry to Fremantle. Okay, he's from Murray Bushrangers. From Wangaratta. Be another Jay Berry in the league, that'd be interesting. G'day Razor, hope you're well. I actually cannot deal with why the numbers just keep on going down. Do people just hate me now? Have I fallen off? That's it, right. I've fallen off. Might as well just end it. Not end my... Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh. This is a tad sad. Right, that's a rude comment. In fact, I'm removing it. That's a rude comment. Rude comment. I might just end it, eh? Like, fuck this. This is unreal. Boo. Game over. Yeah, you've been pretty... Oh, can this draft just start so we get some entertainment? We've got 8 minutes. Ox Books, g'day. Who is this that they're showing? He looks like someone on my thumbnail. No, it's not him. It's Whitlock. Oh, there's 2 Whitlocks. They're twins. So they got Jack Whitlock. Who's the other one? Put on Foxtel or KO. What about that? Is that okay? Chris started 35 minutes ago. Yeah, because everyone thought the draft was starting at 4. It starts at 4:20. No, that hot I did. I just started it a half late because I thought the game started at 1:30. But yeah. Anyway. Oh. So Jack and who's the other one? I can't put KO on Jack. It doesn't show on the screen. Like it just straight up won't work. Unless Pat's found it. I'm not sure how Pat's found a way. I can't put KO up. It just doesn't show on OBS. Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. It just doesn't work. Alright, draft starts in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. By the way, let me know in chat, who do you support and who do you want your class to draft, your team to pick? For me, I want Freo to pick, what's his name? Luke Trainer. Key defender. I feel like Pierce could be off to Tassie in a few years. I think Draper will become a mainstay of the best 22. Davies will be the next one up, and we need a bit of depth. And I think Luke Trainer has such a high ceiling. So that's someone I'd like. There is no WA talent. I think Bo Allen's the only one that will go in the top 20. West Coast have a chance of getting him. I didn't see where he was in the Phantom Draft. But I'm interested. Where was Bo Allen? Doesn't really say, does it? Phantom Draft late mail. West Australian gun Bo Allen has travelled to interview in Perth. Oh, so Richmond are looking at Bo Allen. Huh. Richmond with all of the Victorian talent looking at a West Australian talent. The Dockers will wait at their pick to see which of the top group is available, having linked to small forward Joe Berry, Reed, and Houghton. Although Berry may not last that far either, with many clubs rating him as a top 12 pick. So Berry's rated high. And then we're linked with the guy that West Coast want, Reed. M. Reed. I'm not sure. Is it Murphy Reed? We've got Ollie. I think it's Murphy Reed. And then Houghton. Is it Ollie Houghton? I'm not sure. Wait, Taj Houghton and Murphy Reed. Yeah. Dalton Connect is him. He is. What, 37 points? Gun. Sydney have been linked to Luke Traynor. I'd really like Luke Traynor. And then Kako will go to Essendon. Lombard will go to Gold Coast. Righto. Thanks, guys, for answering my question. What team do you support and what player do you want to get? So the Phantom Draft... Yeah, they've got us getting Joe Berry. They've got Luke Traynor sliding to 28. So would he be like a bolter if we get him? What the fuck is happening? They're announcing Dusty to Fox live! Dusty's gone on Super Saturday. Oh, this is great. This is like LeBron the decision. Dusty's being announced live as a Fox Footy analyst. That is unreal. Poor Adelaide, you don't know who's in the draft. Ah, mint. Oh, is this a piss take? Or this might be a piss take. Is this a piss take? I'm not sure. What the fuck? What is happening? You can apply to be a Fox Footy host, commentator, or boundary rider. Yeah, I'm applying. Fuck it. The KO call up. The KO call up. KO sport. Yeah. Get me in there. Who? He's out. Nah, dog's just barking for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, I'm signing up. I'm signing up. KO call. Submit my entry. What do I? Oh, I have to be 18. I'm like 10 months away. Can they not maybe just accept me? That sucks. Come on, 17's close enough. Up the Donny kit, thank you. I said I'd never wear another English kit, but realistically. Come on, you Rovers. Yeah, that Sam Marino game was a bit mad. They've been promoted. Apparently, they're like a few games away from the World Cup, which is funny. Alright, draft starts in 1 minute apparently, so Andrew Dillon's gonna get up on the stage, have a little yap, and then we'll announce Sam Layla to Richmond. Okay, I'm fucking... Cosmo, shut up! There's not even a car outside. Honestly. So Sachin, you support the Chrome obviously. Who got the Phantom Draft? They've got you getting Sid Draper, so he's obviously the #1 SA talent. You've got no other pick in the top 30. West Coast getting a bloke called Ned Bowman at pick 30. That is the most West Coast name ever. What do you mean my KO's just gone off? What do you mean my KO's gone off? Oh my fucking god. This is mint, isn't it? Just absolutely mint this is.
Dominated last year as a bottom major for the South Australian side as well. So yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to play. He's a professional. I think Pros fans, if he gets there, are going to love
First time viewers. Yeah, sorry if you're a first time viewer, but the dog just didn't shut up. Thank you, KO's back. This is so interesting because it's so contested. That top 10 is so contested. The only 3 picks we know that are going to happen are Ashcroft to Brisbane, Lombard to Gold Coast, Kako to Essendon. The rest of them are up in the air. I think Bo Allen... If Bo Allen slips through Richmond, West Coast will snap him up. It's interesting Richmond are going hard after Allen. Then Alex Toru to St Kilda. He's been heavily linked to the Saints. Alright.
Played a little bit of midfield this year, but has the majority of his career spent as a defender. Where do you see his best position?
everywhere. That's the thing about him, and I think that's why clubs are so enamored by him. He's a prospect who can move around the ground pretty
Alright.
quickly. He's another player who bustles and hustles through the midfield, but also can really drag the ball out of contest.
Fucking, I'm sorry, this AFL thing keeps going off. Alright, this draft should be starting any second now. Oh, Richmond are on the clock. Richmond are on the clock, as we can see in the bottom. Richmond are on the clock. KO are just gargling about. If KO could sort their shit out, that would be magical.
He's 190 odd centimetres, but he looks bigger than that in stature. And I remember speaking to a couple of clubs that have welcomed him
Here we go.
for interviews throughout the year, and he said he stood next to key forwards.
G'day, Stat Chat. Hope you're well.
So that's how
Thank you very much.
and I'm sure there's a couple of
Enjoy your stuff.
Richmond could have a story pitch that would love to welcome him through, but he's got fans right throughout this one.
All right, we're still a couple of minutes away from the 2024 Telstra AFL Draft.
Righto, so Richmond, as you can see on the AFL broadcast, are on the clock. They should cut to Andrew Dillon on stage on KO any second.
As well. So
G'day, Joshua. Hope you're well.
just before we get started with the draft, I do want to recap the changes, Riley, to the academy rules this year, just to refresh some of our viewers who may not know some of the changes, but we obviously have some academy prospects that clubs will be looking to match a bid, and this year there
Oh,
are
for fuck's sake. Alright.
Certainly not as well, and there's never been for northern clubs, but
There's about 3 minutes left on the clock.
change, which came about a couple of months ago, was Essendon, really, because the best player in this category is Isaac Kako, someone that a couple of years ago, as Melbourne found out with Mac Andrew, wouldn't have been available to them, and the AFL changed the Next Generation Academy rules, where
They are really taking their time with this, aren't they?
couldn't match a bid unless it was either top 20
The Tiggies are quite literally on the clock.
altogether now, so
You having any surprises in the first few picks? Toru will probably be this wildcard. Is Toru the guy that's going to the Saints? Or that's been predicted to go to the Saints? Yeah, yeah. So you think he's going to be a bolter? I haven't heard much about him. Sam Layla should go one from what we've heard, but O'Sullivan and Smith are also both capable of going there. We know it's going to be interesting to see who the first team is to bid on Ashcroft. Richmond definitely won't bid on Ashcroft because I think the number 1 pick gets 10 grand, and they won't want to take that away from their actual number 1 pick. O'Sullivan, Smith, and Draper are all a toss-up. I'm sure Adelaide will be praying that Draper falls to them, being the SA pick. But yeah, it'll be interesting. O'Sullivan and Smith's a complete toss-up. North and Carlton.
What about Adrian Cole, Lennox Hoffman?
There's a bit of a tribute happening right now. There have been a few deaths in the scout world, or the draft world lately, haven't there? Yeah. Not great.
Bids rather than tonight?
yeah, I think in amongst
I think Bo Allen really could be a bolter. I've watched quite a lot of him because he's like the only top 20 WA pick. Luke Trainer in the Phantom Draft is picked to go pick 28. I could see Trainer going top 15. If we get Trainer at pick 17, I would be over the moon. The fact he's projected at pick 28 is ridiculous. Like Richmond's final first round pick is projected to get him. So yeah, Trainer's the guy I want. As I said, I think Pearce is going to go to Tassie. Davies is going to be the next man up. in the pecking order. You know, like below Draper. We need a bit of what's the word? Depth. So yeah, I do indeed want Luke Trainer and Luke Ryan, defensive duo. Here we go. So it is Andrew Dillon who's going to announce the first pick here. Where do I think Bo Allen lands? He should land about pick... Pick where? Probably pick 13. Could bolt to about number 10 mark. I hope he doesn't fall to the West Coast. That would, yeah.
You're watching AFL Draft Night live. We're still a couple of minutes away from things kicking off the 2024 Telstra AFL
Righto.
Draft. So stick with us here on AFL.com.au and the AFL Live.
He looks like Cooper Hamilton without the blonde hair. The bloke on screen here. Probably should know who that is.
The number one draft pick, of course, Richmond had the first pick.
God, they would be so damn nervous.
2004. We all love a father son. We've spoken about Levi.
Andrew, I quite literally beg you stop yapping. Like, I love the AFL. I love everything about them. But please just stop the yapper.
For quite some time, Ben and Lucas. Ben's had a really good year and played a lot of inside midfield this year. Quite remarkably, won the Sample under-18s league best and fairest. It was a tie at the top. He claimed 18 votes. He only played 6 games, so he got 6 best on ground votes.
So Andrew Dillon just giving a few tributes here.
Which is pretty remarkable. Lucas more of an outside player. It has a lot of fans later in the draft as well, Lucas, because he's got that running power on the outside. Clubs love runners these days. They love guys that can cover the ground, whereas Ben is more of that inside ball winner. So both of these players have fans. Carlton has picked 38. So there's a bit of a question as to whether Ben in particular will get bid on before pick 38. But the Blues have contingency plans in place if that happens. And if it happens, I expect them to trade 38 out of the draft.
I didn't know the number 1 pick got a medal, I'll be honest. The Alan Aylett medal.
Then almost instantaneously, as soon as the bid is matched, trade back into the draft and still pick in that sort of area of the draft pool.
And for those who are playing
So is it being hosted at Marvel, the draft?
2 minutes before.
I think it must be.
So just to get that. Well, there are. So let's talk about the Whitlocks in Jack and Matt. You had them on draft countdown.
Father Plate's walking in the room with a vacuum as the draft gets... Well, pick 1 hasn't been announced yet.
But talk to me about Matt and Jack because they are different players. Although, in saying that, Matt has gone forward at times now.
Yeah, he has. I think the versatility of Matt in particular has stood out across this year. Kicked 27 goals, playing for the Murray Bush Rangers. And Jack was able to kick 25.
And Richmond are on the clock officially. They are officially on the 5-minute clock. Righto. Very, very exciting stuff.
That was a game where I think he sort of stood up and enjoyed the moment. Throughout the back half of the season, they played alongside each other. And he said today, facing it for the first time, they've been in the same form line. So that was really interesting as well.
So, Richmond,
So the 3 people on screen, I believe, are Smith, O'Sullivan, and Layla. They've got a kid in the room. Do they really have a fucking 7-year-old deciding the future of their club? A 7-year-old deciding the future of the Richmond Football Club. Maybe it's something nice. In fact, I'm not gonna. There might be a deeper meaning to it. So I'm just really confused. Are they his parents there, or his grandparents?
Really devastating news for the Richmond Footy Club in recent times, but they've been really supportive of Chris's family, and that's a great moment tonight and a really touching moment as well for the Toshay family. So we'll look forward to seeing the photos out of that one as well coming out. But
There's Uze.
they've obviously worked really hard at this.
Just oozes charisma. Absolute knee slap at that.
No one actually really came to them on this year. Last year was everywhere.
Yeah, apart from that, Josh. Come to work.
This year it's an even pool, and in the end it came down to
Uh,
the decision between Sam Waller and Kino Sullivan. I actually interviewed Kino Sullivan as late as Monday afternoon, but we expected to go to Sam Waller, and the way it's turned out that way is just that his performances across the board this year when he did.
apparently the pick 1 actually has been told. Well, considering Cal Twomey reported this morning it was Sam Layla, it would be an absolute bombshell if it's not Sam Layla. I think Cal Twimmy would have had a bit of inside info.
Richmond fans get to have a look at Sam Lawler because I assume that
Did he just confirm the pick? Oh, that's pretty cool.
There's high ceiling to
That's pretty cool.
that where you're probably not going to see the best of him early. I mean, he's going to be someone that develops into his body and develops into his role at Richmond. And it's similar to Martin, who I know he kicked 40 odd goals in his second season, but took some time early days.
That's actually really nice.
Sam Lawler would go at pick one, and there's reason for that. They lose Dustin Martin, they lose Shea Bolton, two guys who played through the midfield for him throughout their
All right, pick is in. The number 1 pick in the 2024 AFL Draft. Here we go.
all right, let's see what Richmond has done. They might still be getting some of the data and the numbers, and you don't want to get that wrong and spit out the wrong player's name. So,
I would be quite shocked if it's not Sam Layla.
as I said, this is Richmond's first number 1 pick since 2004, and back then it was Brett Delidio. So 20 years ago that he was picked. And
I'm sure Andrew Dillon will be on stage any second here. He is just taking his sweet, sweet time. They must be waiting for something. He's got a red lolly snake. That's a banging flavour. The kid has good lolly snake taste. If he had an orange one, I would have had some questions. But you have a red one, you have a purple one, you have a green one. That is mince taste.
for the official confirmation, and of course AFL CEO Andrew Dillon, Cal, has the absolute
They are really, yeah, okay.
stage tonight in announcing formally who
And you cats, imagine. No, actually just imagine if it was me. They just called up my name. Imagine if it was Connor Horsfield. Which isn't my name if you're a new viewer. Here we go, pick is in. He jogs up onto the stage.
The Greater Western Victoria Rebels, of course, his school at Geelong Grammar as well, where he played this year. So a lot of support coming from a lot of regions.
Sam Lawler. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. Well, Sam Lawler, the number 1 pick in the 2024 AFL Draft. There we go. Congratulations. Yeah, no one's surprised. And North Melbourne are now on the clock. He was ranked 5th. So technically a little pick 1 bolted. Pick 1 was so open this year. But it is confirmed. Samuel Lawler, midfielder, is headed to the Richmond Football Club.
what a great moment for this young kid who's had just a wonderful season. He's explosive as a midfielder, but I love that he can go forward and have an impact.
Well, that's where he does his damage, and that's, I think, what the prototype
So he's won the Alan Nailett medal. And isn't Dusty presenting the number 1? Isn't Dusty presenting... Trade is in! Bang! We've got a trade! I know West Coast and Hawthorn were talking before the draft about a trade. So maybe it's that. I think West Coast were moving down and Hawthorn were moving up, which is quite funny. Oh, Trent Cotchin's presenting. I thought it was Dusty.
So I think we're a long way from seeing him at his best. Yeah, we'll see snippets of it.
Wrong camera, Trent.
But what we will see is an exciting talent who likes the big moment, and that's clearly what's attracted the Tigers to him.
Alright, who's the trade? Tell me the trade. He plays like Dusty, does he? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, mint. Great news for the AFL. God, he looks strong.
He's someone who's probably more likely, I reckon, to start his career in the forward line, and they needed that forward half spark.
Gee, he looks... Jeez, he looks good.
Tiring Shea Bolton requesting a trade to Fremantle.
They just compared him to Dusty, and now he plays like Jason Horn-Francis, does he? Honestly, I wouldn't compare Horn-Francis and Dusty.
There is another trade,
Yeah, don't argue. Trade is in again. We've just had 2 trades. Bang, bang. I hope... imagine Freo have picked 2. And Fremantle select Finn O'Sullivan. Whee! Did Razor just say waste of pick 1? That's an interesting call.
Let's go back to the big stuff though, Cal, because North Melbourne up next with pick 2, and for a long time...
So we've got 2:40 to go now. Finn O'Sullivan in the Phantom Draft is predicted to go to the Ruies.
they narrowed down to 2 scenarios, either Finn O'Sullivan or Sam Lawler, depending on who Richmond picks. So it looks like it'll be Finn.
and they're not trading.
No, they're not trading. I think actually, if Sam Lawler, if they've taken Finn O'Sullivan at number 1, I think the Roos would have taken Sid Draper. I think that's probably the way it would have gone.
Oh, the Lawler family's crying, as expected. Well, now I know how to say his name at least. It's not Layla, it's Lawler. Let's all learn that. Oh, he's one of those blokes. He had to give up cricket to play footy. God.
The other interesting snippet around Finn O'Sullivan is that actually did a bit of a pre-season with the Roos early, well, not early this year. I think
Back in his day.
Right, they really taking their time, North. Imagine North pass. That would be mint. That would be one of the greatest AFL draft moves. That would be North Melbourne heritage.
People say, do they need another midfield? I actually think they do, because the other bit about him is I think he can play in a range of different positions, and that's probably what's going to set him
A talented junior cricketer, Lawler representing Vic Country under 17 level. Yeah, it's concerning because next year the draftees will be my age and I'll be older than some AFL players. That's when it starts to get concerning.
And you look at Finn O'Sullivan, someone who's got the agility, who's got the quick feet, who can dance out of stoppage. That's something that North Melbourne probably tabbed for Thomas for over a long period of time. So I look at Finn O'Sullivan as a really nice blend for this midfield group. We're expecting Colby McKercher to get more midfield minutes in 2025. We saw Harry Sheezel go into the midfield to such strong effect about halfway through this season. So yeah, I really like the pick if it does go that way with Finn O'Sullivan. I think it was a McCall in the sense that
Alright, trade recap. So, it's a second round. Okay, it's a trade for tomorrow. I'm not sure why the Lions and the Giants have decided to get to work right now. Trade isn't again. Oh, Brisbane and Bulldog. Why are Brisbane just trading for the fun of it? These trades don't need to be happening now. North of 30 seconds left. Brisbane have just made 3 trades. Alright, North pick is finally in. Brisbane have just made 3 4th-round trades. Mint, lads. Well done. And Essendon have made another trade with St Kilda. Jeez. Alright, pick is in for North Melbourne. We are predicting Finn O'Sullivan. Let's see who it is. Will it be Jagger? Finn O'Sullivan. So there we go. Picked 2. The top 2 are as the Phantom Draft picked. Finn O'Sullivan is off to the Ruies. Exactly what North Melbourne need. Another midfielder. For like I play for North and Bunbury, yeah. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna hate to say it, but Jagger Smith's going to Carlton. I really liked Jagger Smith. I really liked Jagger. I did. I thought he was a really good young footballer. I thought he was a really, really good person. I was ready to get around him at the AFL level, but he's going to be a Carlton Blue, and that is basically like asking me to support Harley Reid. It's just, I can't be supporting a top 3 pick from Carlton. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who is this presenting the North jump? Should I know who that is? I'm going to assume he's a Roos legend. Barry Cape? No, not Barry. Jesus. Okay, I forgot what he did. Is that Mr. Arden? I don't know. Oh. So his form wasn't great in 2024, but before he must have been so good before that he can still go at pick 2.
Well, I think if you look at their midfield, they've got a lot of big ballers. So they've got the Cripps, the Hewitt, the Chera types who can win the contested footy in a number. They've added Elijah Hollins to that mix. They need a bit of zip there now. And Jagger Smith's got that. He's got the impact. He's also got the ability to just rack it up. We saw him have a 50 disposal game this year. That's the type of player he is. He can win so much of the footy. He can be evasive. He can have that impact around the ground as well. It's probably why Sid Draper is really in their sights as well, because he's a very similar type of player. He's got that explosive breakaway pace as well from stoppage. But yeah, they've needed someone like this. And Cal, we had Jagger Smith, who we think he's going to go to Carlton with this next pick. We had him on our show on Gettable a couple of weeks ago. I don't many texts from club recruiters, players around the competition saying that they couldn't believe just how professional he was for someone his age. And it's because of the fact that he's been desperate for such a long period of time. When was the first time you heard Jagger Smith's name?
about 4 years ago, he played, I remember watching his first game actually at APS level.
He's absolutely lying. He didn't know he'd be pick 2. He was in every Phantom Draft as pick 2. Get that in Capcore.
The way his season developed as well, he was really encouraging too. I think you've got to put it on him a little bit in the mid-season carnival, be more damaging with your disposal. You know, you can find it, go forward a little bit more and make an impact and be really attacking. And he went and did it. He listened, he's very coachable, and his fast feet. We see a lot of the best midfielders in the game these days are smaller guys.
All right, chat. Please share your thoughts. Got 16 in here. Second cousin to Sam Walsh. Ah, well, there you go. That's not a very good footballing family. Carlton have 1:45 left on the clock here. Expecting Jagger Smith to go here. And then if... Oh, God. Imagine they take Sid Draper. I really hope they take Sid Draper, because then I can actually keep liking Jagger. I really like Jagger. I do not want him to be a Carlton Blue. Please take Sid Draper. I've got no opinions on him. Adelaide would be fuming if, Adelaide would be fuming if, Carlton took Draper. It would be like when, the Warriors took Curry just before the Knicks. When the Knicks really wanted him. It'll be like that, honestly. Jagger's so highly rated. Sorry, Sid's so highly rated. If Carlton swoop in on the only SA talent in the top 10. God. That would be certainly something. I don't know why on earth there is a, North have gone for another mid.
Yeah, he's been preparing for this moment for the best part of 12 months. As he said, going to finish school, so he came through his year this year knowing that he was destined for an AFL club and training for that. And it wouldn't shock me if he's playing round 1 Thursday night.
Alright, please. Please. If this is Sid, that would be a groundbreaker.
Yeah, they'll welcome someone who's incredibly professional. And
It's Jagger. Oh. It's over. Jagger Smith is a Carlton Blue. That is absolutely gutting. I really like the bloke. It's not Sid. Crom getting Sid. We might as well chalk it up already. Jagger's a very good name. Jagger Smith is an unreal name. Like, he was destined to play footy with that name. His parents knew what they were doing. Well, his parents knew what they were doing. Oh. Alright, Cromer on the clock here. 4 minutes left. He was ranked at 4. I guess these rankings are a bit skewed because Levi Ashcroft would be ranked like number 1. But obviously teams aren't taking him. Who is the jumper presenter for Carlton? I don't know who that is particularly.
well, this has been the first, I think those first 3 picks we've sort of known about.
Yeah, I don't know why North didn't go for. Even if North made Joe Berry a bolter, I mean, it would have been bold, but they just need someone like that. He's probably the best goal sneak in the draft. So Jagger has ticks on and accumulates, so he gets a lot of the ball, Greg at stoppages, and he's ready-made. So he's got. He doesn't have like a massive body, but the way he plays and damage is the only thing. Is he a bit like a Tim Taranto, where he doesn't really impact the game, but he just racks up heaps of touches? Not a Tim Taranto, more like a Jack McRae. Oh, and they've compared him to Sarong. That's a bit insulting. They just questioned his damage, and they've compared him to Sarong. That is really insulting. Well, as I said, I love Jagger. He's compared to Sarong, but he plays for Carlton now, so, yep, that's over. Well, they've got the graphic right. Jagger Smith is indeed now mid because he was drafted by Carlton. No, I still like Jagger. Until he starts pissing me off. What are the odds? Jagger Smith comes to Optus against Freo this season and kicks a fucking perler from the pocket to win the game in the last 20 seconds. What are the odds?
he must be keen now to go and see who your future teammates are going to be. It's rare that a number one pick goes and has another 6 blokes coming to join him on the night.
Yeah, exactly right. I think that's a good thing for me as well. Not all the spotlight will be on.
Fuck, he averaged 29 touches in the under-18 champs. He was elite in disposals, contested possessions, and clearances. Average in meters gained, which is interesting. So Sid Draper almost certainly will be an Adelaide Crow here.
Yeah, I think when I started doing pretty well forward, was a bit of a difference that I had against other midfielders. So, and I think even
They like Harvey. So I think in the Phantom draft they had Harvey Langford going to Melbourne. Adelaide swoop. That would be interesting. If they don't get Draper, it would be so interesting. Yeah, we have had all mullets as well. True that.
I think because I've been injured, I think it is strictly for you. But I'll try to sneak one in the years coming.
Hey, Sam, there's a few jumper numbers available. Would you be keen to take on number 4? We know he's been a hero for you.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I wear at the school footy under Rebel. So if I did get it, I'd happily snatch it up.
And Tiger supporters have been keen to get another defender specialist. It is a part of your game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a part of my game. I've probably been in the last couple of years, and I enjoy it. So yeah, I love the physicality.
Before we let you go, did you spend the afternoon just sharpening up your Mario Kart skills?
I don't think I needed sharpness. I took out the chocolates. Yeah, all right.
Speaking of that battle, Sam, before we let you go, obviously your great mate Finn going at pick number 2. Was that also special to share that moment with him?
Oh, it's so special. To see his name get read out, us two together is something that we'll remember forever, and our relationship will last forever.
Alright. So the pick is in. I'm not sure why they're taking so long. That new Crom logo is quite beautiful.
Well, enjoy the night. Congratulations once again on being the number 1 draft pick. We cannot wait to see what you achieve at Richmond.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Sam Lawler.
Here we go. Adelaide's pick is in.
Potential new number 4. We will see what happens, but Adelaide's pick is now in.
Sid Draper. There we go. As expected. The best South Australian product is off to the Crows. So there is the top 4 confirmed. Lawler, O'Sullivan, Smith, Draper. Sid Draper, officially the 3rd best Draper in the league, behind 2nd place Sam, 1st place Josh. Sachin over the moon. This is like the equivalent of Leicester signing Bonanotte on a permanent. I think. Probably not. Nathan Van Berlo. Did he play for Freo? No, he didn't. No, Nathan Van Berlo did play for Freo. He did. No, he didn't. Who am I getting mixed up with? Van Berlo. Fremantle. Who am I thinking of? Jay Van Berlo. That's him. Yeah, Jay Van Berlo played for Freo. 09 to 2012, 32 games. That's a random player. Oh, he's the younger brother of Nathan. There you go. Again, they're questioning his damage. He was very good early in his career. He's very quick. He's consistent. Bonanotte might be a bit high. Okay, yeah. So Melbourne on the clock at pick 5 here. Players like Alan Treloar. So Harvey Langford would be the first forward to be drafted, I believe. I think he's a forward. I think that's where Melbourne are going.
Very quickly, I think Melbourne's a red hot chance to make a bid on Levi Ashcroft. Still on the board, and then
Pick is in for Melbourne. There we go. Brisbane Lions bid. Oh, Melbourne have picked Levi Ashcroft. Levi Ashcroft, you're a Melbourne Demon. Well, I just don't think that's allowed. Imagine Brisbane don't bid for him. That'd be funny as fuck. Oh, he's a Crows fan too. Yeah, he'd be over the moon. He'd play for the badge.
there's some midfield stars that you're going to be joining. I mean, it's pretty stacked in there at the moment. You mentioned Shees and Wardlaw, LBU, Simpkin, Lukakis crossed from the Swans. You've got to be playing alongside them next year and learning off the best in the business.
He was originally playing soccer up until 12. He's above average in everything. He's not elite. Could never be my draft pick.
And there is a little connection at Arden Street already. Your dad, Nick, he never played a game, but he was there. How much has he been a part
Gee,
of
spaghetti bolognese is not okay for on air, Dicko. Might need to pull that back.
Has it been a little bit of a frustrating year for you, Finn? We know that in your underage year or the bottom age year, you were absolutely flying. And this year was a bit frustrating year.
Dicko's putting Sid under the pump here. To match the bid, Brisbane would lose 40-40. So that's what that's why the Brisbane trades were happening, to get Ashcroft.
And I mentioned your dad before, and you've got a pretty handy second cousin by the name of Sam Walsh, the Blues star. How close are you guys, and have you lent on him for a bit of advice throughout the journey?
Yeah, 100%. Nah, Sammy, he's been
So Melbourne will pick up a nice little later draft haul, 40, 42, 43, 46.
he's passed on to me. That's definitely worth me this year. So I can't thank him enough. And he's a young player. So hopefully I catch up with him soon.
And from one Sammy to another, the number one pick in Sam Moore, who we just heard from there. He said he was stoked to hear your name read out at pick 2. And that this evening, you guys are actually rooming together. So you're going to get up to some shenanigans, you two.
We'll stay quiet tonight. I think, we won't do too much. So we'll be fine.
Jim, congratulations.
Don't look much into the draft. Who's it? Bo Allen, by far, is the best WA prospect. And there's not really anyone else in the top 20 from WA. So, yeah, it's by far Bo Allen. It looks like Richmond are looking at Allen. So, I don't think the WA teams will have any looks at a WA pick. Brisbane's picks in. Yeah, Brisbane have just shot up to pick 5. And Levi Ashcroft's the Brisbane Lion. What an absolute shock that is. He's going to have to pretend he's wasn't expecting it. Alright. Levi Ashcroft, you are a Brisbane Lion.
It is official, so he joins his brother, Norm Smith medalist Will Ashcroft at the Brisbane Lions. I dare say
He's also a mid.
but he didn't beat Will in terms of where they were drafted because they're quite competitive.
Quite. No, they're incredibly
Okay.
competitive, not just with each other, but with everyone. Levi is a real competitor. He would have wanted to go higher than this. So he said just as much today, but that's the way the system works. He's been ranked anywhere from 1 to 5, probably by most clubs in this midfield group, but his CV is as strong as anyone's, really. Averaged 33
There we go.
a game in Sydney's 4-match finals run. He did it all with a busted shoulder as well. He told us today that he's been battling his shoulder injury basically since the end of 2023. Now undergoing surgery, so we'll be aiming to get back to
So Melbourne are now on the clock.
the Lions next year.
And Brisbane, you mentioned how they won't point hunting. I mean, this year where they've got a match bid on Levi Ashcroft and Sam Marshall is very reminiscent to a couple of years ago when they had to match bids on Will Ashcroft and then Jasper Fletcher in the same year. Of course, those guys became premiership teammates. But I think what becomes interesting now, Cal, from this point on in the draft is Melbourne, we thought the whole way through would have a decision to make. Clearly, they still do, whether or not it's Harvey Langford or an Alex Tarver with his pick.
Okay.
Go the way of Harvey Langford.
Yeah, I'm expecting to be Harvey Langford. That's the decision that they would have to make, Tarver or Langford. I think Langford will be the man, and there's still the glimmer of hope that maybe Tarver could get through and pass and do that.
Alright, so it's Brisbane,
I think Langford would be the guy here.
Melbourne,
He'd be a stellar addition.
Richmond,
See what Melbourne do now after Brisbane match the bid for Levi Ashcroft.
St Kilda, Richmond again, isn't it? St Kilda, Rich. I think that's the order. I think. Who's just got pick 10?
There I saw your parents already have all the merch on, and you had a big smile on your face. How does it feel to know you're officially a Blue?
10 Melbourne. Okay, so Melbourne have picked 10 as well. Alright, there we go. So that is the updated top 10 pick order. right there. So it's Melbourne, Richmond, St Kilda, Melbourne.
You were there with him last year. That must make it extra special too.
Yeah, oh for sure. I think yeah, I was with him when he got the season tickets up last year, and for him to be with me here tonight is yeah just amazing. And hopefully one day we can play on the same team together like we did back in the school days. So that would be great.
Now, there was always going to be a lot of intrigue around pick 3 and what Carlton did with it because they made a bold move, didn't they, in the trade period to get up and secure it. When did you get a bit of a word from the Blues that perhaps your name would be called with pick 3?
I didn't get a word at all. No one let me know at all, to be honest. So to be at a great club like Carlton, I'm so thankful, and for them to put the trust in me to best perform, I think that means a lot to me, and I'll give everything I can.
And you'll be joining us.
Righto.
I mean, the reigning Brownlow medalist and perhaps
Yeah, how actually does he break into that Lions midfield?
Yeah, so I like myself to Zach. I think his ability to be quick, he's got really quick feet. He's a similar stature to me, and he attacks the footy pretty hard. So he's the player that I look up to most. And I caught up with him last Friday, and he really gave me a bit of advice of what to
Here we go. Melbourne's pick is in. It should be Harvey Langford. Harvey Langford's, I believe that's the first forward of the draft picks. Is he a forward? He looks like a big boy. I think he is a... No, he's a mid. Boy, oh boy, that is 6 straight midfielders picked to start this draft. It's quite insane. Fun fact, that's also the longest first name pick so far. There you go. Nathan Jones presenting the jumper.
For sure, I think I'm very grateful for Richmond giving me an opportunity to play against senior bodies.
There we go.
AFL, and yeah, that was an amazing experience, and kind of proved to others and myself that I could win the ball against men.
Chat, I beg.
Do before, because I've just been playing junior, so to do that was amazing.
Cal's already mentioned it on the broadcast. It moves like Jagger. It's going to get a run. I think you're only 5 when Maroon 5 released that song, but it is a rock star name. Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones. Is there anything in that when it came to your parents naming you, or they just like Jagger?
Not really sure. I think it's just they just like Jagger. Yeah, it's something a bit different, but I love it.
Righto, so Richmond are back on the clock yet again for their second pick of the top 10.
Looking forward to some rock star footy. Jagger, enjoy tonight.
Thanks, Sarah. And we love Jagger too, and so are all the Carlton fans. And Melbourne's pick is in, and they have selected Harvey Langford, who, of course, Cal, was the joint Lark medalist alongside Leo Lombard in the under-18s carnival, and he was at 190 centimetres.
Oh my god, Jagger was a Collingwood fan. That is funny, or still is probably. I hope he is. Harvey Langford plays like Jordan De Goey. Let's hope it's purely a plays like.
He wants to take the game forward, and he does it all the time. I think the way he plays is built for the modern game. He can mark above his head. He kicks goals really regularly. He kicks about 20 goals this year for the Dandenong Stingrays. And his performances at the carnival, I'm sure you've seen that, were outstanding. So he can be a game changer, and he'll be ready to play next year. He's playing with the Demons earlier this year as well. Really, it's just now rolling to see what happens at the Tigers.
Jack Phipps, hello. Geelong on that bloke's mental. Well, on Harvey. It's alright. If you remember the 2022 draft, there was so many good W. Yeah, because Freo got Amos, Johnson, and Erasmus from that draft. That was unreal. I mean, look, a 2 out of 3 hit rate's pretty good, because Johnson and Amos are both mainstay best 22 players. Erasmus he's very good at waffle level. And he's looked pretty good every time he's come in. He just can't crack in. I'm very well, my fudge brother. Yeah, hopefully not, Razor.
Well, at pick 4, it was the Adelaide Football Club who selected Sid Draper, and he is now joining us on AFL Draft Night Live. Sid, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.
Well, it's great to have you on. We know that you grew up barracking for the Crows, and now you're going to be playing for them. What is going through your mind right now?
I just am so grateful. Like you said, I've been barracking for forever.
Good fudge, brother. I'm on the dries. Oh, boy. Please, no controversial messages. He went to my brother's primary school today. Oh, Amos. Does your brother go primary school in Karratha? I know Amos is in Karratha. I didn't know your brother went to primary school there. Alright, Richmond's pick is in. What's the Phantom Draft saying? The Phantom Draft is saying that they get Josh Smiley at pick 7. Every single pick in the Phantom Draft so far has been correct. It says Richmond will get Smiley. Yeah, Josh Smiley. I don't know what, don't particularly know what position he is. A mid, right. So that is 7 straight midfielders picked now. Quite unbelievable. Josh Smiley. There we go. That's probably the most generic name selected so far. Richmond following their trend of selecting generic names. I'm a fan of Carlton going with Jagger. And Adelaide going with Sid. Geelong trip round 1, I have a place to stay. I just don't think I can. Just, yeah, school's a bit annoying. The thing is, right, it's an unreal, it's unreal timing, because I go to the Geelong game on the Saturday and go to the F1 on the Sunday. Like, you couldn't write better timing. But yeah, it's just a bit annoying with year 12. I can only really go away on long weekends or holidays. Yeah, righto, Jack. Thank you. Appreciated. Can sleep in the bed once Patrick... Okay, I won't be... you know what? I'm going to stay in Perth, I reckon. I've actually never been to GMHBA. I do really want to see Freo there. I just don't think next year's the year. Right, Saints is on the clock for pick 8 and pick 9. Freo only 6 picks away here. So, based on how long these picks are taking... It will be about 6 times 5 is 30. So we've got about half an hour till the Freo pick, I reckon. We will win by 54 points. Well, you don't have a great record against us at GMHBA, so let's hope that shite record continues. 195cm midfielder. Jeez. Big boy. You've Lawson Humphreys. What, West Perth, a legend. Lawson Humphreys is more known for his time at West Perth than Geelong, let's be honest. Oh, where is the rest of chat? Come on, come back. Got 90 seconds left on the clock here, the Saints. Let's hope they pass. So, who does the Phantom Draft say the Saints are going to get? It says they're going to go with Toby Travaglia. And then it says the Saints are going to go for Leo Lombard. Gold Coast will match that bid. And then the Saints will get Alex Tor... No, okay, so it's saying Saints will get Toby Travaglia with this pick. Then the Saints will take a Lombard at pick 9. That pick will then go to Gold Coast. Then the Saints will go for Kako at pick 10. Then the pick will go to Essendon. And the Saints' next pick after that would be 11. So apparently that's what might get teed up. But Travaglia should go at this pick. Wickham Wolves. Who is Lawson Humphreys? Ever since he left WA, he's become irrelevant to me. Toru Reid, Lombard Armstrong, Travaglia. Yeah, okay. So we have had 7 straight midfielders drafted so far. Would be good to get someone else. Is Travaglia a forward? He might be. Doesn't say.
Levi, enjoy tonight.
Here we go. Pick 8 is in for St Kilda.
Ollie, do you reckon Will makes him pay rent in the new house?
He's actually signed, he's committed to
Toby Travaglia, or Travaglia, however you say it. He has been drafted to St Kilda. Prayers up. Sorry. A bit rude. Oh, mint. I've just... Okay. Toby... Oh, he's a defender. Woohoo. We've actually got someone that's not a mid. I used to pray for times like these.
Yeah, he is, but I don't think he's just that. I think he can play up the ground and be a midfielder. I think he can be a wingman. All in all, he's
So
going to
Justin Kazitsky presenting. Ross the boss looks ecstatic. Gee, deflection. You get around the waffle. Yeah, I'm a South fan. I really only go to the derbies, I'll be honest. But I watch a bit of Peel because of the Freo. I probably watch more Peel than South, but I support South.
Jack Sinclair wasn't a midfielder a couple of years ago as well. He was a half-back, similar to Toby Travaglia, come in and been one of the best midfielders at the Saints over the last couple of years. I know he's switched between half-back and that midfield
Right.
role, but it's a similar career path that Toby could follow. And Cal's spoken about this a lot. He's just about one of the most bankable players in this year's draft pool, given what he was able to produce this year, both at coach talent league level, but also at AFL level where he played a couple of games for Carlton.
Chat, like dead ass. Why have we got 2 people? Says we've got 11 concurrent viewers. Come back, all of you. Right, so Saints are back on the clock. It's saying they're going to go for Leo Lombard here, who the Suns will match. Or will they just go for someone else? Interesting.
I think that's probably where it comes in at this point for Leo Lombard. If not here, then the Tigers will do it a couple of picks later. But I think the expectation is it will come here. If not, they might just pick out the Flying Viking just by himself and take Alex Taru at this selection. The other one in contention has been Joe Berry, but I think Taru's special traits could see him get over the line here. And I think if that is the pairing, we'll see 2 bombshells.
Now, I just want to do a sense check with your Queensland draft. Happy so far?
Toby already is better than Harley in my eyes.
Selection correct. To Cal. I know he's not going to toot his own horn, but
Have I just misspelt Toby? I have. It's Toby with an IE. What sort of woke shit is this? Sorry.
Alex Taru, their next pick, could be a pretty consequential pick because I know Melbourne certainly started at pick 9, is now pick 10. Had been hoping he'd fall through to that pick. He was one of the players they weighed up at pick 5 earlier in the night. So their next selection, St Kilda, and you think it is going to be Alex Taru, but it's going to be a pretty consequential one.
Alright, they're just holding fire at the moment as St Kilda makes their decision, but we are going to cross back out to Sarah Ollie because Richmond, as we know, have 7 selections on night 1 of the draft, and Sarah is standing by with their second selection, Josh Smiley.
Josh Smiley, congratulations. You're officially off to Tigerland. Run me through all the
I'm praying West Coast do a once in a lifetime fuck up and Bo Allen lands at Freo. Bo Allen's a mid though, isn't he? Do we need a mid? What? And then we trade Erasmus to West Coast just for the sake of it. Yeah. If West Coast fuck up that badly, it would be very difficult not to take Bo Allen. It would be super difficult. I'm pretty sure he was a Freo fan growing up. Could be wrong. Toby with an IE, game's gone. The game is gone.
really strong season. How do you reflect on the goal?
I'm not used to seeing Sachin without a moderated fidget or wedge. Spanner, that's the word. That also wasn't the hand movement. Pat has 646 in. Yeah, well look, this is the chill stream. If you want some chill conversation, this is where you come. 646 is absurd. Who is Leonardo Long? Why is his name Leonardo? DiCaprio to the Suns. Is this the first ever Leonardo in the AFL?
And just on Patrick Cripps, I know you spoke to him throughout the year, and he was a really good sounding board, providing advice.
Is there a chance the Saints get Lombard? That's what... Did Sarah Jones just say there's a chance the Saints get Lombard? Wow, this would be a mix-up. The Suns would be fuming. That would be an absolute steal for St Kilda.
For Richmond, isn't it? Sam Law, the number 1 pick, already there. You're going, and there's going to be, I think, 5 more this evening. It's an exciting time to be a Tiger, isn't it?
He's a midfielder. I thought he was a forward.
Enjoy the night.
I see Leo Lombard on that Gold Coast bloke's laptop. Let's see if the Suns... the Suns probably will do it. 90% sure they will.
She's down in one of our studios, so well done to Sarah. Now, in that time, St Kilda has placed a bid on Gold Coast Academy young in Leo Lombard, who is
So bid is pending here.
winner of the Lark medal, as we spoke about earlier with Harvey Langford, and he is an absolute jet. No doubt the Gold Coast will match his finish.
No doubt they've done their prep as well, like the Lions have with Ashcroft and the Bombers with Kako. But what can you say about Leo Lombard's last couple of years? He was outstanding as a bottom ager last year when he played in the VFL Premiership for the Suns. As a 16-year-old, he went on to bigger and better this year. Won the Coast winner of the Lark medal as the best player of the carnival for the Allies. Was so consistent there. So yeah, he's a player who, with his ferocity and physicality and aggressiveness, he'll get under.
Righto. So they're taking their time here. They're really taking their time. Pick is in. The Gold Coast Suns will take Leo Lombard. And it will also be a monumental occasion, as for the first time in UCAT channel history, the Gold Coast new logo is used.
And then, of course, they've got Zeke Ullman, who's the younger brother of Bodie, who's already at the club. He's coming through in 2025 and already looks likely to be the potential number 1 pick next year. So Gold Coast can be wrapped with what their academy's been able to produce over the last couple of years, and they'll certainly hope
Right, there we go.
them on to being
New Suns logo is about to come up on the graphic.
next year. But he's had such
Leo Lombard, you're a Gold Coast Sun, as expected. Another midfielder picked in this draft.
months ago. So he's been fantastic.
Adiba da di da, my heart goes. Adiba da di da. Some fantastic lyrical genius, that song. Adipa da bi da.
We thought. So that is happening. So St Kilda are
Feeling your love. Ooh.
This running goal against the Bombers VFL side was outstanding. He didn't take a backward step.
St Kilda now on the clock for pick 10. There's a chance they go for Isaac Kako, which will give the Saints even more picks.
2.85 seconds.
It would make sense to probably do that.
He's just a really good
a
fighter.
bit of flair, doesn't he? Which I quite like.
He does. He's really exciting.
Jumper's so shit, I know. And even in the graphics, I now have to have red on red. Because that's just what they've done. So that just sucks.
In that group as well, but I fully expect him to go the way of Alex Tyree, Flying Viking, and
He plays with zest, right? Okay. That is comment of the day. He plays with zest. He plays with like Tim Kelly. Right. So they've called him Zesty, and then they've said he plays like Tim Kelly. That's quite funny. Because he's a West Coast player, not because it's Tim Kelly. Oh wow, the Suns merch has just been chucked around the table here.
respect in the back half. That's where he started his career if it's in there. But they also have the Joe Berry option and also the Xavier Lindsay option.
I just want to clear something up because everyone has jumped on the bandwagon when it comes to the Flying Viking. You're the one that came up with it, correct?
Correct.
Just like the Wizards, the Nick Watson last year.
Who's presenting him with the jumper? I didn't see. It's his best mate, apparently. Chat, can you fill me in?
We'll get to Smoke and Go when we get
That's a bit disrespectful. Ben Dixon picked 77 in the 1994 draft.
The Saints are in an interesting spot. I mean, is he the guy to just come in and go, you lose Josh Battle and bring in Alex Taylor? Yeah. But they're also where they were just
Leo is the son of Cuban-Australian Hector Lombard, who was a mixed MMA... He fought in the UFC. His dad fought in the UFC. Oh, boy. Right, let's see who Hector Lombard is. Let me do a bit of research. He's elite in everything. Oh, my God. Hector Lombard, Cuban MMA athlete.
I mean, the Flying Viking had
Oh, he's not even former. He's still like...
I don't think he tested at the combine because of that. Any
Oh, wow.
concerns going into his first preseason
So he's a gun.
that sort of held back a little bit?
I think he'd be easy, and he's also got a bit of an injury history over the past couple of years with his gloves, so that'll be part of the way he explodes, I think, into the next sort of phase of his career.
Chat, can you please fill me in? Who presented him with the jumper on stage?
So what we're seeing now, and what Clive's seeing now, is not anything that we're going to be seeing in 5, 6, 7 years. So
So if we did a redraft, it may be like 10.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, and this Sicily comparison's a pretty good one in the sense that we've spoken to a number of recruiters over the last couple of days, and they've just said they don't really know what Alex Taylor is going to be in 12
Right, a
months,
pick is in from the Saints.
let alone 5 or 6 years.
Is it
He could be
Isaac Kako? That's the main thing. And will the Bombers match?
I remember a game down in Bundoora where the wind was just howling
No pick is in. They haven't gone for Kako. Oh, cheers, Sachin.
that way in the back line.
They haven't gone for Kako.
Forward,
Interesting.
quarter in the back line, he played the last
Who have they gone with?
simply because they wanted him in the area of the ground where the ball was consistent.
Alex Taru. Oh boy. The family's up and about. I see Dustin Fletcher in the back there.
Of the future as well. Or is he gonna
So that was expected. He was expected to go pick 11 actually. So it's the first wrong call on the Phantom draft. But they did expect him to go to the Saints, and he has. Alex Taru, key defender. Not Alex, Alex. Unique. I like it. Taru. That's a bit of an Islander name. He doesn't look like he's an Islander. Interesting what his background is. Alex Taru. Second defender drafted. We're still yet to have a forward be drafted. I mean, Harvey Langford's quite a good half forward, I've heard. But not a proper forward. Alright, we're out of the pick 10. Top 10 is done. I'll quickly chuck the top 10 on the screen. There it is. Sam Lawler to Richmond, Finn O'Sullivan to North Melbourne, Jagger Smith to Carlton, Sid Draper to Adelaide, Levi Ashcroft to Brisbane, Harvey Langford to Melbourne, Josh Smiley to Richmond, Jesus Christ, Toby Travaglia to St Kilda, Leo Lombard to Gold Coast, and Alex Taru to St Kilda. There we go. And now coming up is Richmond, West Coast.
Obviously can't wear the helmet.
He might be doing this last night. We spoke to him on Deadwood.
We'll ask him when he comes on for that. I think that's 10 from 10, though.
It is 10 from 10. Well done.
Well, I want to ask you, Cal, it's going to be a pretty big pick here for the Demons at what is now pick 11. I mean, it's been contacted by a couple of academy players.
They went Toby with an IE. Proper limbs. Exactly. They were the limbs we were looking for. That's a proper away end at the draft. Proper fans.
At this part of the draft, which way do you think they'll go?
I think Xavier Lindsay has become the favourite in this pick, and there has been a really tight line ball for 50-50 or 51-49 maybe. I can see the appeal of both. Melbourne like their big competitive ball getters who can be versatile, and certainly Bowen has that trait to him and those traits to him. I think Xavier Lindsay's class as well complements what Harvey Langford is also bringing to the group. I think Xavier Lindsay is the Christian Sailor.
Alright, so Melbourne are on the clock. I didn't realise Melbourne were on the clock. I must have missed that. Alright, Melbourne are on the clock here.
If they don't pick him, I think the Tigers would be very good chance to pick him in the next couple of seasons.
But if they go for Isaac Kako here in Melbourne, it could end up being a bit of a bid situation for Essendon.
They've gone and done that. But what they haven't necessarily done, I don't think in quite some time, is draft a pure midfielder. They've backed in Jack Viney, Christian Petrarca, and Clayton Oliver as those guys. Clayton Oliver was what, the 2015 draft? I reckon
Gee, that is a fantastic haircut from Alex.
on board was Tom Sparrow, I reckon, in about 2018. Yes, Trent Rivers has developed into a midfielder this year, but he started off half-back, and that's what they drafted him as a junior prospect. They've gone and got Harvey Langford this year. They said, right, we want our midfield to be strengthened. Even last year when they had 2 first-round picks, they got Caleb Windsor, who's more of a wingman, and Colton Felstrup, who's more of that hybrid
A draft bolter,
forward line. So they've gone and
apparently.
got Langford. If they
Above average disposals, but he's a key defender. And elite in contested possessions as a key defender is crazy. Marks elite, intercept possessions elite. It's the best key defender in the draft. Alex Taru has been picked by St Kilda.
specific areas of the field. They set up their premiership by doing that by going out and targeting a specific area in terms of their key defensive stock. When they got Jake Cleaver and Stephen May as key defensive options that was traded for Asian options as well. So they've done this for a long time now.
Apparently he's athletic. There you go.
They did select Bo Allen. Do you see him as playing that midfield role, given the fact that he has played some time in defence?
Yeah, I think that's what clubs have seen eventually developing as. And Xavier Lindsay as well, as Cal said, when we spoke to him on Deadwood earlier today, he's got the capabilities to play across half forward, half back, and Cal compared him to Christian Salem. But Christian Salem's done a lot of midfield. He's spent a lot of time in midfield across his career with the Demons as well. So
That's quite good to see. Alright, minute on the clock now for Melbourne. Pick is not yet in. After this, it's 2 Richmond picks and then West Coast.
A left footer, good decision maker maker as well. So we wait to see, there's 48 seconds left on the clock, what the Melbourne Football Club do. Any chance of any more trades? So we've sort of gone quiet on that. I mean, do you think Essendon's going to try maybe and get back in? They're still obviously waiting for a bid potentially on Isaac Kako.
Yeah, I think once the Kako bid comes in, that's when Essendon's more likely to start working the phones.
Okay.
I think Gold Coast is the club now that'll probably start working the phones now that Leo Lombard's been taken off the ball. Just off the board. Just one last thing on Melbourne. This is the ninth.
All right, pick is in here for Melbourne. Is it Kako? No, it's not. So Kako's going to keep sliding here.
Of the last 6 years, but they've regenerated this list almost on the run, and they've got a really good underbelly.
Xavier Lindsay. Was that expected? It was. Okay, so Xavier Lindsay to Melbourne at pick 11. He's another midfielder. Xavier Lindsay is a Melbourne Demon.
And the pick is in, so pick number 11. Melbourne has selected a midfielder in Xavier Lindsay, as we mentioned, a beautiful left foot kick, can play across all lines. That is part of his appeal, but he did miss the Gippsland Towers final 6 with a little ACL knee injury and wasn't able to test at the combine, but a stellar season.
So Richmond, West Coast, Port Adelaide coming up. And then Freo. I'm not sure where Kako's going to come in.
Yeah, I think he's a player who's using right foot, and that's part of his appeal on that left side. I think what we like about Xavier as well is his leadership.
All right.
Mason Taylor actually on our show a couple of days ago, actually pointed to his leadership.
Give me a sec here.
So, the best player at the Melbourne recruiting agency, of course. So, yeah, he obviously missed the end of the season for that PCL injury. He'll be back in time. There's no rush on it. This is not a short.
Port Adelaide. Sorry, I'm just quickly fixing a graphic here. Please get in chat still.
So Richmond now on the clock, and they've got the next couple of picks, as we know,
Fremantle.
of the Shea Bolton trade. So what do they do now? Is it Bowen?
Okay.
They're going after?
Well, it was the question for at pick 6. Who was
Two.
the side through to pick 10? And they went with Josh Smiley.
It's going to be Giants,
So he's going to be right in the mix again.
Giants, Bulldogs, Richmond. All right, got it.
Selection, of course, they've got back-to-back picks now. Is that where they go to pick forward or Cal? Do they wait till later in the draft? I know they've got those 7 first rounders. Do they wait till later in the piece before they target the pick forward?
Giants.
Yeah, I think so. I'd be surprised if he wasn't the next.
And then we're going Bulldogs. Sorry, Bulldogs, Richmond. I'm just trying to... Because with all these bids, the draft order keeps changing. So I need to update the draft order on my thing. There we go. So the Freo have gone to pick 16 now. From... I think we might end up going to 17 with Kako. Indeed, Sachin.
The next couple of selections, and that's pretty roughly where he belongs. I think Isaac Kako, given his star quality as a small forward, but
I did not mean to do West Coast, Richmond, West Coast.
going to own. Yeah, Bowen for me is really it's a right call. And if they're able to muscle up and bring in Lawler, Smiley, Allen, I mean, wow, that's 3.
Fuck's sake, sorry, not the C word. I didn't mean that.
In your midfield that you can really build around, and versus
Alright, that should be better.
Lawler to be able to go forward. And Bowen,
Taylor Swift over Bon Jovi. Get him out of the Melbourne Football Club. Nah, I'll look at Tay Tay.
Sam
I'll never say that sentence again on stream.
he's going to have the players deviate towards him over the next couple of years and be the main guy. Same with Josh Smiley, and Bo Allen's a leader out now. So I think that's the way that it most likely goes, but they've got some options, and this is where it starts to get more interesting, I think.
I reckon there are a few very, very exciting games out there. I think there are a couple that are having draft parties tonight because such is their draft count, of course, 7 picks tonight on night 1. And then
Xavier Lindsay looks older than 18, I won't lie. Maybe he's older than 18. Maybe he's 19. Like, his mate on the table looks a bit like Cornelio. No, he doesn't. He looks like a mix of Cornelio and Callahan. No, he doesn't. Jeez. Why have my numbers just gone down again? Frustrating. Dead set frustrating. Minute 20 on the clock here.
It might not be Richmond's pick 6, but it might be the ones to come in terms of West Coast.
I was going to say.
Clubs that we've spoken about there who want to
It would be nerve-wracking though not being picked yet. And you've just got everyone around celebrating. Oh. So Richmond have the next 2 picks here.
Gold Coast and Geelong. So
Okie
they're
dokes.
five contenders, I think. Whether they actually find a seller, that's another matter because everyone wants a piece of this year's top end. And even North Melbourne, who, you know, the communal view on them would be that they're probably still going to be in the bottom six or bottom third of the ladder next year. Top six pick. So you're already going to be operating at a win. Even then, I don't think we see any sort of option there.
Okay, well, I believe the pick is in, so we will see what the Richmond Football Club has done. Pick 12, obviously, they have pick 13 as well.
All right, Richmond have their pick in. Again, it's Kako dropping down.
And then West Coast has the net.
Wow, 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 wow. That's big. Hosson was a chance to go to Freo. Taj Hosson's a Tiger. Awaiting this bloke's reaction.
One of the Telstra AFL Draft. And the pick is in, and with pick 12, Richmond have selected Taj
Where's Taj Hodden from? He's remote. He's a bit of a bolter there. A bit of a bolter. Okie doke.
First real surprise, I think, of the group. I'm not saying that it's a surprise given because at the start of the year he was on track to be a top five player in the pool. He's
I know, he is Victorian. Why is he remote? Why is he not being invited? 360p stream quality. It definitely isn't 360p stream quality. Nah, 720. So Taj Hodden was a chance to go to the Dockers. He is now a Tiger. Tigers are back on the clock, and the three after that are West Coast, Port Adelaide, Fremantle, pick 16. There you go.
Speaking about character before, he's got that too. So he adds a little bit of a point of difference to that mix of the draft, and now we wait and see what the flow-on effect for the next.
Oh, Taj's stream fit. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Okay, the rest of the chat, all 12 others of you, has your team had a selection yet? Tell me. Has your team had a selection? Who do you want your team to pick? I want everything.
And the son of Trent Houghton, who played, I think, 70-odd games for Carlton Collingwood across his career, so not qualifying as a father-son. It's a great pickup. I think it's the first player not invited to the draft to be called as well. So I'm sure he'd be wrapped back at home. I'm not sure if he would have been expecting this. All the talk, as Callum said, had been around West Coast and whether or not Fremantle could trade into that spot. So as well. So yeah, this is a really good move for him. I'm sure he'll be racking his staying in Victoria and going to the Richmond Football Club.
It's funny because actually he did have the option to lock up tonight. That sort of came his way, but he decided on staying at home.
Taj Hodden looks like a Richmond player, I won't lie. Son of Trent Hodden, who plays 78 games for Collingwood and Carlton. Oh boy, that's controversial.
So yeah, I think there's maybe a good Zoom call for Taj Houghton that's exploded over the last couple of months.
Well, at pick number 10 earlier tonight, St Kilda selected Alex Taru, and he joins us now on AFL Draft Night Live, the Flying Viking himself. Alex, congratulations to you, and thanks so much for jumping on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving me a call.
How are you feeling right now after your name's been called out? And just to check, they called out Alex, not the Flying Viking, right?
They did say Alex. I think they pronounced it correctly from what I can remember.
Gee, I'm surprised his mates aren't taking the piss in the background. Very respectful.
And it's just awesome to be able to share this moment with them.
Did you have any inkling that St Kilda were going to select you, or were you totally in the dark?
Well, from what I've seen, Kale's
Lordo.
Yes, too right.
So I guess that
He was thinking about moving to the Doncaster Rovers, says Simpson Pusey, however you say it. The Man City centre-back is in the chat. Mint. Would love to know who that is. Yeah, it has a bit of some J12 vibes about him, that account.
Looking like a more appealing option for you.
yeah, I can imagine that'll help the nerves a lot going into a new community.
Oh boy, there are a lot of people.
The family and the community building will be a breeze, I hope.
Alex, there's been a lot of questions, certainly that I've been asked over the last couple of days in terms of where they're going to see you play your best footy. Is it going to be forward? Is it going to be back? Is it going to be through the midfield? For people watching at home that haven't seen much of you for Gippsland Town and Vic Country this year, where do you reckon they can expect to see you play your footy in the next couple of years?
forward and back, I like to think I can dominate. So both ends.
Is that part of the confidence too?
So yeah, I just know I've got my good base footy skills, and then whatever I learn with St Kilda, I'm assuming that's going to help me lots in the long run, in the short run.
Yeah, Alex, I actually remember meeting you. I think you hopefully remember this. At the start of this year, you were watching an Essendon training session with.
All right. Okay, Richmond have selected Isaac Kako. That pick will go to Essendon, I believe.
Has unfolded around you.
Yeah, nothing's been really real until halfway through the season when I started hearing myself. So footy's wasn't really a reality until this year. So I'm nothing but grateful from where I've come and where my family have helped me along the way with me.
And just before we let you go, Alex, how
All
is
right.
your back? Because we know that post-combine you had a couple of issues with that, but how's it all feeling?
It feels good, and I can't wait to
Freo,
in top level physios and see what they think.
Giants.
Just before we let you go, one more. Did the Viking pack come out tonight?
We did it in here.
There we go.
I think I was shaking too much to actually think that.
And it looks like Essendon are going to select Isaac Kako.
Excellent. The Flying Viking, thank you so much for joining us. Go and enjoy the night. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Alex Taru there, the Flying Viking.
Yep, so the best small forward in this year's draft is going to be an Essendon bomber. Poor guy. I say this like I'm not a Freo fan. It's the first forward picked in this year's draft, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Isaac Kako, a bid has come from Essendon small forward. They're going Racco for Kako at Bomberland. And the Richmond Football Club has put a
I did not mean to.
we expect the Essendon Football Club will, of course,
Essendon, it'll be yeah, okay.
Kako. His highlight reel is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. I love watching it, and Essendon supporters all round will love watching it. They make something from nothing regularly.
Gee, chat really has just fallen on its fucking face. Right, Isaac Kako, bomber, as expected. I've seen his highlights. He looks like an absolute gun. Bit of a live wire. Very classy, very smooth. I like him a lot. He's now a bomber.
But yeah, I think what we'll see there is Isaac Kako now officially bomber. So they get their small forward, and what a positional need for them. They don't have a player off his ilk, and they haven't really since Anthony McDonald-Woody was in his best form several years ago. So exciting. Was inaccurate this year as well. I think he kicked 20 goals, 28 for the Quarter Cannons, but was a little bit more deadly for Big Metro. He kicked 8 goals across those 4 games.
Alright, dead ass chat. Like, this is not funny. Yeah, like, just not funny. What has happened? What has happened? Why should I never stream again, eh? It's horrible. There's Dustin Fletcher, big boy. Isaac Kako was not a big boy. Richmond have their pick ready. They also gained some in the 30s. That's a very smart pick by Richmond. Defensive pressure is the question mark. Ooh, that's not good.
Is he really?
Alright.
This is a big pick from the Tigers now, so they make that bid now, obviously on Kako.
Yep, so that's
Let's go start. I think maybe there's a chance Darwin gets through. Local lad at pick 15. Are they starting to think we're one pick away here? Could we get the West Australian someone they've had their eyes on for quite some time? They didn't trade back from pick 3 for Bowen. We've stressed that over the last month or so when they made that trade with Carlton. That wasn't done in mind to get Bowen. They wanted to get the best player available. It's clearly Bowen's going to be someone in their sights if he gets past this pick at pick 14.
Yeah, that's correct. And look, they've got so many options, don't they? They could take Murphy Reid, they could take one of the Tories, they could take Joe Shanahan or Harry Armstrong or Jack Whitlock, they could take Justin Foley, so yeah, they've got some real options.
Can I circle
Isaac Kako's sisters in San Diego.
Matt, sorry, the last pick was Richmond taking Kyle Cotton. When we spoke to him on Credible yesterday, we asked him about the club's interested in his draft range. I just remember him saying that he didn't know how to read Richmond's interest.
Oh, he's crying. Fair enough, I would too. I'm actually crying at this chat right now. I beg, like, please. I've asked you questions and I've just got no response.
Well, that has been the genuine surprise of tonight. Richmond taking Taj Houghton with pick 12. Let's just recap quickly their top 10 and what has happened so far.
He's Iraqi. He doesn't look Iraqi, actually.
For Telstra AFL true to North Melbourne. Jagger Smith, who's got the moves now at Carlton. What a dream come true for Sid Draper as well, to go to the club that he barracked for as a child, and then Melbourne putting that first hit on Levi Ashcroft. The Brisbane Lions matching that. Josh Smiley joins Sam Lawler at the Richmond Football Club, and then of course, as we've been talking about, St Kilda having those back-to-back picks, Toby Travalia and then Alex Taru, who really just could be anything. He's such an exciting player to watch. So
Righto.
top 10 so far of this year's draft.
Pick 14 incoming here.
Can I just say, Riley?
Really strong, midfield dominated at the start. I think now, maybe not with his Richmond pick, but certainly with picks beyond that, is when we start getting more of the positional types around the ground. You might get your key forwards. This is where we start seeing
All right, pick 14 for Richmond.
the Whitlock brothers, one of those two.
Here we go.
Particularly Jack and Pete Ford. Could it be someone like a Harry Armstrong, Johnson Ford? They're the types of players that are going to come. Joe Cunningham, another one that's going to come across the next couple of picks. We start seeing the small forwards. Isaac Paco could be one for you get another
55 seconds on the clock.
someone like that about to come. So this is where clubs are, and this is also where we expect Richmond to start looking at positioning needs. They were always going to take the best available player, and we knew that. And they've gone with three midfield types, so it's Harcourt and Panko forward as well. But they start looking at here, Kelly, in terms of, is this where we start targeting certain areas of the ground? Because they're going to start doing a bit of risk management with their draft picks, given they've got so many, given that they've got so many colours to fill across the course of the game.
Yeah, I do. They've got something else. You can spread it out. You can play this one tactically. Clear out and like recently be making calls in there from a defense perspective as they have been in recent times. So now they're actually very close to them.
Here we go. So Richmond have 10 seconds on the clock here. Fuck me. Pick is in.
Okay, well the pick is in, so we're not too far away from seeing who Richmond selects with pick 14 in this year's draft. So we will have that in just a moment, that confirmation. But as you say, perhaps there is some phone calls being made from different clubs here and there.
I don't know who that is. Was he expected to... Was this expected? He was ranked 28. That's a bolter. Key forward, Jonty Fall. Who on earth is that? That is the most unique name of the draft behind... No, sorry. That is the most unique name of the draft. Jagged Smith's fallen to second. Jonty Fall. What a name that is. Absolute bolter. Ranked 28. Has been drafted at pick 14 by the Tigers. The Eagles now on the clock. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back forwards picked. So they were maybe expecting Richmond to go... Oh, West Coast are going for Bo Allen here, aren't they? West Coast are going for Bo Allen. I just realised. Jonty's a very good name. Next year, I believe Fremantle will finish first, and the Bombers finish second, Geelong finish last. It just won't happen, will it? Jonty's a very good name. Plays like Tom Lynch. Let's hope he kicks a bit straighter. For the sake of Richmond's future. West Coast are 4 minutes on the clock. They are just 110% getting Bo Allen here. And it saddens me. It really does sadden me. After this, it's Port Adelaide, Fremantle, then GWS.
Separated them all a tad different. So now we wait to see what the flow-on effect from that is from a West Coast perspective.
Well, you're just looking at, there's a West Australian who's very, very good.
Okie dokes.
Still on the table. I mean, if you're West Coast, you're just
Well, it's a big call for them. I think they've made it clear over recent times, yes, they didn't move back just for Bo, and also that their strategy won't just be around West Australians, and they've got to obviously assess the market, which they've always done, of course. But Murphy Reid, I think, will be right in the conversation for this selection, as well as potentially Harry Armstrong. We might even see them flip back a pick. Maybe they see two players who they rank nearly equal.
Jonty's such a good name.
Fremantle tries to jump him for Murphy Reid, if that's a possibility. So, look, that's something that you have to weigh up. But they have now the luxury of choice that they probably didn't think was going to be there with Bo Allen and Murphy Reid and Harvey Lane. And a couple of Harry Armstrong as well. So, and Jack Whitlock as well.
Yes. I mean, it would be tempting, Riley, because we know the go-home factor is, we talk about it a lot. It was spoken about with Harley Reid at number 1.
Oh, I'm actually very nervous that West Coast take Bo Allen. The thing is, I don't want Bo Allen that badly, but he's by far the best WA pick in the draft. And if somehow he falls to pick 17, oh boy, that would be unbelievable.
Tom Lynch is coming towards the last year of his deal at Richmond next year. He's over the age of 30 now, exactly occupied.
He went for Carlton. He should have just said Richmond.
Forward and back throughout his career. One if they look at that and think, this is where they're going to start doing all this management through the draft. That's where they go with Johnson Fall. And I wonder if that's what West Coast are weighing up now in terms of whether or not it is the key forward that can come in and help provide some support for the likes of Jake Waterman and Oscar.
All right, minute 40. Let's really, really hope West Coast fuck this up and pass. Who is John C. Fall? That is just a cult figure if I've ever seen one. I was not expecting that. What an absolute bolter. Rank 28, pick 14. Unreal. So John C. Fall was projected to go pick 23 to Sydney. So yeah, that is big. If they don't get Bo Allen here, I'm in a real pickle on how I feel about getting Bo Allen. Because it could be hard to pass up on, wouldn't it? Jesse's got 312 in. Oh my god. Trade recaps. The Port and West Coast have just traded here. Oh wow, Port have moved up. To Port want Bo Allen. Port have just traded above West Coast. Okay, so I'm not sure why that's happened, but Port and West Coast have just switched. Interesting. Imagine Port and West Coast have just traded. Port told them they were going to get someone else, and they get Bo Allen. That would be the funniest thing ever. It won't happen, because that would just completely damage you. So your teacher on a... Where are you? Where are you, Colm? Are you in Kalamunda? Where are you? Yeah, that's just a fucking odd statement. You can cop it. I'm sorry. What an odd statement. Random Chinese restaurant. Yeah, where though? What Chinese restaurant? I want to see whether Mrs. Colm is, not Mrs. Colm. I don't know what I'm saying. Picks in here for Port. John, no! No! Flip you, Port Adelaide. Like, genuinely, get... Port have just stolen our guy. Joe Berry. Small forward. That was going to be our guy. Supported traded up to get him. They were scared West Coast might... no! Piss off, Port. That's so annoying. I thought they were going to finesse West Coast, but no, they've just decided to finesse Freo. We've just copped an absolute stray from Port Adelaide. That's actually so annoying. It's like 3 straight forwards that have been picked.
Yeah, absolutely he does. He's so good around goal and so sharp around goal, but that's only a part of what we're seeing from Joe Berry. He'll play next year. He's small in terms of his body.
Yeah, poor guy.
He's so clever with the footy in his hand. He's not a huge ball winner, but he makes teams hurt, and he's the modern small forward. So we just spoke to
Well, West Coast are now on the clock again. That's really annoying. I won't lie. That was the guy I really wanted for Freo. Players like Toby Green. Oh, mint. I swear, if he becomes Toby Green level, and Port just finessed her. Oh.
Picks, and they wanted more picks in that range, so they get pick 45 to shift back one spot. Joe Berry probably not someone on their radar.
Yeah, they're now talking about Freo were, like, so close to get... Oh, this could end up being a Steph Curry situation.
For one spot, not only does that get them up to take Joe Berry, but it also makes Freeman just can't do that. So they block off Freeman's path to getting Joe Berry. So I like it. They move back one spot. The Eagles, they get the extra pick. Port Adelaide moves out by giving up 45. So a win-win for both sides. You have to think.
And you'd also have to think that West Coast have had a fair idea.
Up the Lakers. Yeah, Dalton Connect went off today.
So an inclination what they're going to say. If they rated Joe Berry
3 minutes on the clock here for the Eagles.
then that probably would have been sort of known through the draft intelligence that's picked up in the days leading up. So, yeah, Bo Allen's still there.
So West Coast back on the clock. Do you think that also bought them some time to make up their minds about who exactly they wanted, right?
Yeah, I mean, they would have. I mean, I think they would have known, as Cal said, they wouldn't have done this trade unless I don't think they would have known, unless they would have known exactly who West Coast would take. If they wanted Bo Allen, they knew Port Adelaide was going to go up. They wouldn't have done the deal. They would have stayed in their position. So, yeah, I mean, they've got some extra time with an extra 10.
Ah, damn. I really wanted Joe Berry.
I think, as we've spoken about, that it's probably going to either be a call between Bo Allen or Murphy Reid, or potentially one of those tall forwards that are in the mix as well. The tall forwards are still available. So Johnson Fall goes early. Alex Carter, who can play forward, went as a top 10, top 11 pick. So those super small forwards and the key forwards, and key position players that we've spoken about are still available. Your Harry Armstrong, your Jack Whitlock, your Matt Whitlock, your Joe Shanahan, they're still available as part of the draft. So there'll be a couple of clubs that have really wanted key forward depth and be looking at this area now to become a target list.
And I also think this will probably rule out a couple of other clubs trying to throw in their future first to come back in. So Berry and Tars, I think they would have been potentially in the sights of Gold Coast and trying to get back in. I think Berry as well for St Kilda and getting that future first, that probably means that that's more unlikely now in terms of being thrown out.
Dalton Rookie of the Year, AD MVP.
2025 to buy back in this year. So
Yeah, no, well, no. Jared McCann's Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. I do hate to say it. Yeah, I'd be shocked if this isn't Bo Allen. I'd be shocked.
they will try. They will try because I also think there's some key forwards that they will look at and would be keen to partner with Nate Paddy. If they could try and bring back in, they've obviously got two picks, their own and Melbourne's. So the clubs will, I don't know, that'd be an interesting decision.
So that's why Port have just traded above Freo just so they can pick Berry over up. That is just gutting, isn't it?
Not making that sort of players group, but I think that's a club that could potentially, with the key forwards still there, Armstrong, Shanahan, Whitlock.
Yep. Okay. Well, the pick is in for West Coast, so we wait with bated breath.
Alright, I'm actually scared for who West Coast go for here.
Down one spot, Port Adelaide obviously trading up.
I'm interested.
And giving out pick 16
They'll go for Bo.
to get that 15 from West Coast Eagles.
He plays for Peel. He's gutted, you can tell. He's a Freo fan. He's been playing with Freo players all year. He plays for, like, he is Freo through and through, and he's been chucked in a West Coast jumper. It's the exact same with Erasmus. Erasmus was West Coast through and through, and then we got him, and he's just hating life. It's the exact same. Bo Allen is going to hate West Coast. Poor guy, honestly. I'm not even going to dislike him. I usually dislike all West Coast players just as a rule. I honestly, like, Bo will be gutted. He will be absolutely gutted. A Freo man through and through has just fallen to... That is now back-to-back picks that will be gutted that they haven't gone to Freo. Berry and Allen both wanted us. We're a massive club. Who will Freo draft? No idea. I've got zero clue. Like, honestly, for these first 16 picks, you could sort of tell, apart from, who did Richmond get? Fall. Apart from Johnsky Fall, I reckon we've all nailed, like, who we thought each team was going to get. No idea who Freo were going to get here. Because if Bo Allen fell through West Coast, there was a chance we get him, because he's the best WA product in the draft. Luke Trainer could be a bolter. He's projected at about pick 27. And I'd love Luke Trainer. We were going to get Joe Berry and Port have traded over us. So Freo are on the clock. 3.5 minutes here. Here we go.
2 months after the draft, or 18 months after future pick.
He's so gutted.
Yeah, they certainly have. So Bo Allen becomes into the conversation for the first time on night one of the 2024 Telstra
Alright.
AFL Draft, Cal. And what are you thinking they do here?
I think there's some options for them. I think Harry Armstrong would be an option for them as a key forward if they want to go down that one. I think Murphy Reid is definitely well in contention here. There's also the option that they trade back. I would be looking at Sydney to be trying to trade up and seeing if they can do something with their later picks. They've been linked to Murphy Reid as being interested there and being keen if he was able to get through. So they're a bit of a watch there, I think, if they can move up the board and Murphy Reid's still available in the midfield there. And also one to net.
He's not stoked. He wants to be a Fremantle player. Who would I want? I want Trainer. And Trainer would be a massive bolter, as I've said. And it's probably unlikely we go for Trainer, but that's someone I want. Just with the future of Alex Pearce, I think he will leave. Draper will move into the best 22. I want to be a competition for Draper. And Trainer's just a big, strong, key defender. But there's no more WA talent we can take. Bo Allen was the only guy. He got his stats on. He just loves Freo. Bo Allen's a Freo player, and he's now an Eagle, which is just gutting. He just doesn't look like a West Coast Eagle. His name's a bit of an Eagles name, I guess. It's a bit of an Eaglesy name. A minute 48 on the clock. Freo supporter! There it is! I knew it!
Any chance we could see both the Whitlock twins end up at the Giants, right? Or is that just a fairy tale that I'm...
Oh, Whoosh is at the Eagles. I completely forgot. He just doesn't look like a Freo, an Eagles player. I'm sorry.
It's not necessarily an area of need for them, but I think at these picks and using that first picks and probably be asking for the players, and they might see it that way.
I feel gutted for him. I just know he's hating life at the moment. Some great acting from them. Alright, first pick is in. I've got no idea what this is going to be. No idea. I've had an idea of about every pick in the draft so far. I've got no idea. There's David Wolves, our list manager. Peter Bell has pissed off from the Dockers, so he's no longer in that room. Alright. Murph! Love it. He was going to go the Eagles. Murphy Reid was heavily... he was ranked 9th. That is an absolute bargain. Murphy Reid, welcome. That is such an Eaglesy name. I hate to... If I closed my eyes and just heard the name Murphy Reid, I'd imagine him as a West Coast player. But he's... John Longmuir! She's... No! Who is John Longmuir? Oh my god. To present the jumper, please welcome John Longmuir, she says. Okay, well, welcome. Murphy Reid is a Freo Docker. I'm actually pretty happy with that. He's a midfielder. He's from Melbourne. He didn't look overly happy, I won't lie. Scares me a bit. Scares me a little bit. Greedy. We do actually have the best read in WA, which is just great to see. Vision, strength, strong under 18 champs, speed's the only thing. Alright. He's a bit short. He's a bit like a shorter Tom Green. Reed versus Reed. Looks like Will Day. He does a bit actually. Plays like Zach Butters. We've just basically drafted Zach Butters. That's mint.
So the Giants are on the clock and know that they've got back-to-back picks. Meantime, while we wait for them to make their decision, we're going to go back a little bit to Port Adelaide's pick because they traded up to the swap with West Coast so they could secure Joe. Very smoking Joe. I'm not sure if the nickname is going to catch on, but he joins us
Oh.
on AFL Draft Night Live. Joe, congratulations to you and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, you've got the Guernsey on already. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It's nice fit, so yeah, happy.
Were you surprised at all at Port Adelaide, or did you have an
Okay.
because they moved just one spot up to Nabby?
Yeah, a little bit surprised,
They've just compared him to Steph Curry. Okay, Freo have just drafted Steph Curry.
What about in the lead up, Joe? How much have you had to do with the power?
Spoke to him a couple times. But yeah, spoke to him last at combine. But yeah, so it was kind of cool to get to the club and stay.
We did speak to him last at the combine, but actually at an event last night, you did have a chat with Zach Butters. Did he give you a bit of an inkling that maybe I did see you having a bit of a chat with Zach? Was there a bit of an inkling that maybe, just maybe, they might be interested?
Nah, Zach kept it pretty low key. So no, we just had some chats and he just gave me a bit of a look about my golf handicap. It was good to kind of get around them and also Miles Bergman as well. So yeah.
He's a bit nervous, isn't he? He went to school with the Wizard.
Or anyone on the footy field. What's it going to be like getting over there in terms of being able to play straight away? Is that the aim? Do you think you can make an impact?
Yeah, I think just kind of get my head down and get to the club and meet all the people and just get the respect of my teammates and stuff and get to work straight away and hopefully get a game. I'll be unreal.
A couple of nice courses.
I think they're just nervous. I don't think he's sad.
It's probably better than all of ours, so don't be shy. Amazing. Well, Joe, we'll let you go and celebrate the rest of the night. Congratulations and good luck with the move.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
Joe Berry, there, Port Adelaide's newest draftee. Very excited and maybe not too excited to hit the golf.
He looks like a Freo player. He just does. He's a big body as well. We've needed a big body. We don't have a big body in our midfield. He's from Vic, Razor.
16 and 21 as a result of some compensation picks that they got in for Harry Perryman's free agency departure to Collingwood and then Isaac Cummings' free agency departure to Adelaide as well. So this is a big pick for the Giants. These next picks are big picks for them in the sense that they lost a lot of depth during that trade period. You mentioned Cumming and Perryman, but also Peatling left the football club, Nick Haynes left the football club. So they've been in this premiership window for quite some time. They got 2 first rounders in Phoenix, Gothard and James Lee last year, who we're expected to see play some senior footy in 2025. But they really need to replenish that underbelly of talent because they lost a lot of really good role players to the football club. And I reckon if you're heading to the Giants now, you'd be eyeing off a spot in that Kingsley senior side, knowing that 4 players who were best 22 at times over the course of the last season have left the football club. So you're thinking I can go to this football club.
Yeah, Murphy's from Vic. Got the Freo stubby holder already. Alright, picks in for the Giants. This isn't the Fox footage. This is afl.com.au, which is allowed to be played. I don't really care about the rest of this draft, I'll be honest. About the rest of the first round, I just don't give a shit. Adam Kingsley in the back corner there. Oliver who? I've never heard of this guy. Was he projected to go there? Rank 26. He's a bit of a bolter. Oliver Hannaford. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. General forward.
He started the season as a half-back. That's where he played some of his championship stuff at Vic Country. But really, as a robust, powerful...
Hopefully it's not another Lachie Neale story. Well, Lachie Neale's not from Melbourne, so zero correlation.
...in his last 9 games for them, including a couple of hauls of 6 and 5 for the Rebels. He was their best player on grand final day as well when he moved into the midfield. He does have a bit of Giants about him. He was everyone's best kept secret until everyone realised that he was everyone's best kept secret. This is a very Giants pick, isn't it? Yeah, I actually thought he would be more of a chance at their 3rd pick. I think that's where he had been linked a little bit, but they go early, and knowing as well that there's clubs in between like the Dogs and also Richmond and Sydney that we're keen on him too. So they snag him first and work out the rest later. I think potentially trading this pick had come into their thoughts at some stage over the last...
Oh, what Aussie Sports retract?
I think they're going to
Oh no, you just retracted the question I answered. Mint.
Two picks and take good players with both of these selections.
The Giants have another pick here.
It's a really Giants pick because you look at their forward line. Toby Bedford, Brent Daniel, Darcy Jones, who's come into that mix over the last couple of months now. Phoenix Gothard, who's another small forward they brought to the football club as a first round pick last year. That's 4 really good small forwards. Ollie Hannifin's a fit. Do you see his best footy being played as a small forward though, Cal, going forward?
Bit of everything, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
question from some clubs is that he can go into the midfield and do that more long term. He'll build up his running in time. I think he has to start as a small forward though, who can create something out of nothing. I like his power and his aggressiveness as well. He's got a body on him, and he can really get past opponents. And there's the Joe Berry type of small forward. You get up and down. Hannifin's not that. His inside thinking work is everything though. So they're very different types, and he ticks the boxes for the Giants.
Let's not forget they also added Jake.
All right.
Trade from the Essendon Football Club as well. So that's another forward they'll add to their mix. They've got Jesse Hogan, who's the reigning Coleman medalist. They've got Aaron Cadman, who was pick 1 last year. They've got all of those small forwards that we just mentioned a couple of minutes ago. Jake McCarty also there as well. Cal Brown played some football for them this year. So they've got a really stacked forward line, giving Adam Kingsley a lot of options to work with.
Now, the fabulous Sarah Ollie has been doing all of her great work out at Marvel Stadium, interviewing all the draftees. She's just realised that Fremantle's newest recruit in Murphy Reid, she used to babysit him as a child. So she's feeling real old at this point of the night. But she's doing a fantastic job.
Oh.
Sarah Ollie, absolutely love that story. Maybe she could interview him a little bit later on. That would be a nice little reunion as we wait for the Giants.
Where do you reckon they go here, Cal? Should they go with a Whitlock twin?
Have to be a consideration. Should they go Jesse Vitoli and double up? Jasper Alger, I think maybe more likely if they keep the 3rd pick. I don't think Harry Armstrong would be in that mix. I don't think Cooper Hines would be in that mix.
Alright, I'll be honest, it is getting so hot, and I've got no interest in the rest of this draft. Like, I've just got no interest. So I might,
I think he's
that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god, it could cook up a really good fit, sorry. Yeah, I've got no interest in the rest of this draft, I'll be honest, until tomorrow. I've seen who Freo have gotten. Chat's not really buzzing. Like, I'm going to head off now. I'm actually over the moon about that. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.